Hi, I'm Randy.
I'm Nico, and we're the Nittolis.
We're from Montgomery County, Maryland, just outside of DC.
One of the things that I think is important about our community is that we're in a very diverse neighborhood.
Well, I'm a creative director for a nonprofit.
And I work as a tactical medic instructor for the State Department. I've sort of always thought about joining the military. I think once I became a paramedic, I wanted to go a step further, and the military service was just a natural fit for that.
Well, I have a green thumb, so anything to do with gardening is always top of my list.
Yeah, we both like working outside. We both like sort of doing stuff with the dogs. So we have a French Bulldog named Toby and a Chesapeake Bay Retriever named Leo. Leo loves to go out swimming, whereas Toby's more of the rock jumper and loves to sort of make sure that everybody's staying with the group when we go hiking.
Well, if you ask Randy what drew me to him, he would say his blue eyes and his uniform. But I think what really drew me to him was more of his values.
My favorite thing about Nico is his smile. He's got one of those smiles that even if I'm having a bad day and I need to come home and talk to him and ask about his day or hear a joke or something like that, he's got sort of that smile that's very welcoming. You know, our personalities fit in really well together. I would describe Nico as the creative, artsy one of the two of us.
The whole idea of starting a family, wanting kids. We have very similar upbringings. We have a very strong family connection.
We both had the same values and we both had the same vision of what we wanted in life. Even within the first week of knowing him, you know, I knew that we both wanted to create a family. We both wanted to get married. We both wanted children in our future. We both love dogs, and that was one of the things that within that first week of time, it automatically sort of clicked between both of us.
6 years that we've been together, just always see this fatherly kind of figure within him. I think Randy's gonna make a great dad just because he's very observant, very caring, compassionate, all things that I think will make an ideal father.
I think he's going to be a great dad because he's very caring. You always kind of see him out playing with the kids in the backyard. And so it's been able to see him and see his interaction with family and kind of how he would fit right into that. I think he'd fit right into fatherhood really well. Our dynamic is just very home-based, and I think that's important because it keeps us close with our family, it keeps us close with our community.
The importance of having that extended family stems from looking back at my family growing up. We come from a big Italian family, and to see that growth and how much that meant to me is something that I want to pass on with our family.
I think it's just important to be able to have the experiences to share, being able to interact with my grandmother and Nico's grandfather and sort of seeing the way that our family interacts from the older generation to the younger generation. Like, I want to be able to sort of keep the chain going and keep contributing to that.
Learning our mannerisms, kind of learning from our experiences and being able to see that in them and flourish.
The vision of sort of coming home from work and seeing Nico here with a kid and sort of, you know, hey, what did you guys do today? Like, did you go to the park today? Did you work on crafts today? And I think that's sort of where my mind naturally goes. It's been nice to sort of see the family reaction. I know even just the other day my mom sent a picture of, she was at a store and found some little riding boots because my mom loves to do stuff with horses, and so she sent a picture and said, oh, I brought these for my future grandchild, and it was a picture of the little riding boots sitting on the counter at her house.
The idea of having a child has kind of always been prevalent with us.
Growing up, and you sort of know that you can't do the natural way, so you kind of always have adoption in the back of your mind. And so I think it's one of those things that we just sort of naturally progress to.